Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I am so happy that you joined me today. Today we're going to make Christmas shaker cards. But first, a shout out to Christy B65, Christine, Jane, Hope, Joyce, Ricky, and Dee. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, you guys. Now, it does not have to be Christmas. If you're doing another journal and it's not a Christmas journal, then you can use just printed paper. You could actually use a tag that sometimes when you purchase a kit, it comes with pre-designed tags. You can use one of those. What I've done is I just took some paper and I made a little sandwich. I put some cardstock and then I put some coffee dyed paper on the back between the cardstock and the printed paper, and I let it dry. And so I've got these two right here. So what I'd like to do right now is I would like to bring my corner rounder in, and I'd like to round the bottoms of these tags, and I think I'd like it to go this way. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to just take a notch out of the top so that it would look more like a tag. The ones that I have finished that I'm going to show you at the end are not shaped like this. They're completely square like this, but you can make it whatever shape you wish to make it. I'm just showing you some ideas on how you can make these shaker tags, and you can journal on the back because they're thick enough that it's not going to bother or be bumpy. Okay, so well, that's one of my little things. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly ink around the edge with my gathered twigs, and then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, you guys, I've got it all inked around the edge. Now, what I have found when I was making them earlier is that I used some of this very small, chunky glitter. And I didn't think it was going to come through where I stitched it, because I just took it to the sewing machine and I stitched my acetate onto my card. What I found out a little later when I was shaking with it and playing with it is that they were coming out. So I did need to glue, and then after the glue dried, then I could fill it. Now, if I filled it before the glue dried, what happened is that all your pretties just stick right on that glue all around the edge, and you don't want that because then you can't shake it. So this is how it went for me. I took my glue. It's just tacky glue is what it's called, clear gel tacky glue. And of course you're going to leave this top. Don't glue the top, because that's how you're going to get all your pretties down inside. So you're just going to go around, all the way around, except for the opening at the top. Okay, I think I've done all the way around. I think I've missed a spot right here. There we go. Okay, now I've got my piece of acetate right here. Okay, and I'm just going to lay it on the top. Now, I'm not going to be real picky about cutting it yet. I'm going to slip it off to the side. I'm going to set it and let it dry. So let's pretend that it's dry now, and here we are. So now I'm going to trim my acetate around my tag, just like this. Okay. Now, you don't have to make Christmas, you guys. If you're working on a journal that's not Christmas, there's no reason why you can't, maybe I said this earlier, but there's no reason why you can't make it whatever flavor of the day that you're working on. I just happened to be working on this yummy Christmas one, and I wanted to show you what I came up with. So this is open here at the top, so you can get into your acetate right here. Okay, that's open. Now this is the only kind of tricky part there is. I got some cardstock that I punched out with my little punches of snowflake. I have two different designs. I've got some of those. I've got two different sizes of sequins and 3 different colors. And I have this, it came in a bottle. It's just very thin paper. It's almost like tissue paper, but it's very pretty and it's the right color. So whatever it is that you choose to fill your shaker card up with, go ahead and get that done and start filling her up. So here we go. Like I said, this is a little bit of a fiddly part right here, but it's all good because it all comes out in the end beautifully. Okay, let's just pretend I filled that all up, right? Okay, we don't have to watch me do this because it's kind of fiddly, like I said. So let's just pretend that we filled all that up. Set it aside. Now you can top it off with some ribbon, some sari silk. I went ahead and I sewed mine after I glued it, and I put a little bell on mine. So when I shake my shaker card, it jingles. Oh, I love that. And then this one, I just cut out this circle and I put a little, what is that stuff called? Glossy accents right on my circle. And then while it was still wet, I put a little bling on there. And I attached my ribbon and my sari silk. And there's this one. Oh my goodness, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you did. And I will love to see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.